Hello Libra, it's Lisa, and here is your November 27th to December 3rd, 2023 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, Libra, so let's see what's in store for you this week. Okay, so the overall message for you, Libra, is the High Priestess. High Priestess is all about balance, balancing your mind and your heart with your instincts and your gut. You know, what is it telling you? Connecting to your intuition and using that to lead you forward. You know, our head is where that devil on your shoulder whispers to you and tempts you or talks you out of things, fills you with doubt, and your heart leads you into everything. So it's balancing those feelings with your intuition. And when a lot of people ask me, well, how do you know the difference? Usually your first feeling, that first like, yeah or no, is your gut instinct. So just pay attention, learn to balance that. The challenge that you have this week is communication. So this is multiple things, communicating with the universe, putting out into the universe what it is that you want, and, you know, being very clear about your intentions and what you want in your life. And it's also about communicating with the people around you. You may have difficulties, even whether it's emails, communicating that way, communicating like a YouTube channel or Instagram. So it's just having difficulties putting things forward, and just we'll get some clarity on that in a minute. And then what you need to focus on this week is understanding everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. And, you know, this card to me is always like the universe is up to something, and there's some things kind of being put in place. There's reasons why some doors close, some doors open, why some things move slowly. It's always because like they're trying to line things up. So it's just understanding all you have to do is keep going with what you're doing, keep working at it, tweaking where you need to tweak, but understand that it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. And then what you don't see coming this week will reveal in a moment. Okay, Libra, so let's get some clarity on this. So the High Priestess, like I said, is all about, oops, sorry, I hit my camera, is all about using your intuition to help guide you and to balance you, balance your head and your heart with your intuition. The Five of Cups is mindset. It's about having a negative mindset and not doing that. It's continuing to move forward, not allowing negative thinking or negative thoughts, which is the same thing, negative things that are happening in your life to slow you down. You need to just keep moving forward and understand, again, that they keep saying when one door closes, another opens. It feels very much like the universe is working through synchronicity and other things to make things happen. So just kind of keep moving forward is the key to this, and not having a negative mindset, because when you do, you can manifest negative things in your life. So you need to just keep moving forward and saying, okay, que sera, sera, and keep going. The Three of Wands is about letting go of the past, staying in the now and being present in the now. And the interesting thing about that with all of the rest of the cards is it really is kind of indicating that something is going to happen like the universe is working on something. So you just need to pay attention. And if you're looking backwards at the past, you won't see it. So yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is all about you earning your own success, just moving forward, just, you know, kicking butt, doing what you need to do to have your own material gains, not someone handing it to you, not, you know, having people open the door. You open the door for yourself, and only you can walk across the threshold. So even if it's about health and fitness, it's like you can join every group, you can download every app, but until you take the steps to move forward, you're not going to have the successes. So only you can do it. And then the same thing is if it's in career or relationships, no one is you, and only you can do it your way. And when you are 100% authentic who you are, you have your successes. And then the Eight of Wands is about things moving forward fast. It's also about travel. So there may be some travel coming or setting up travel for the near future, but it is also around travel for some of you, because this is general, it can be that travel gives you new perspective. Travel, brings you to a success that you're looking for. And for other people, it is just the more that you keep moving forward, the more that you stay in the now, the faster things will go. And so I think and it may be a combination of all of it, but it just really feels like things are starting to move forward, even though you might be in a phase this week where you're thinking nothing's moving forward. Okay, so then the challenge you have is communication this week. So it's all about communicating with the universe, manifesting with the universe. There does feel like a frustration around this week, kind of like things aren't moving forward, but they really are. So keep manifesting and clearly communicate what it is that you want and your truths and how you communicate. And let's get some clarity on that. So it's just not overthinking and overanalyzing, because then that kind of stops you from moving forward, stops you from communicating, because you're overthinking things rather than just thinking and doing. There's the High Priestess again. So, when we overthink, we're in our head, and that's where the devil can, on your shoulder, can play all the games that it wants to play with you, whether it is, again, like I said, health and fitness and your well-being. If you're trying to move forward with that and you're overthinking it rather than doing, then the devil on your shoulder says, oh no, you know what? Eat that cake. You don't want to exercise. Sit down on the couch and watch that show you wanted to watch, right? So when you overthink and overanalyze, then it's hard to balance with your intuition. So you need to trust your intuition, your gut instincts, and move forward. Balance your head and your heart with it. It doesn't mean you can't think about what you need to do next. It just means that you need to really trust your intuition where it's leading you. So if something's not happening, but your intuition's like, you need to just keep moving forward, it's going to be fine. Trust it. And then the Empress is a birth of a new way of being. And it can be a new project, a birth of a project. It can be an actual birth for some of you, or some surprise, there's a birth coming kind of thing. But it is a birth of something, a birth of a new way. And it really starts to grow and flourish. And then the Seven of Wands is about just kicking butt and doing it, just pushing through, doing what you need to do, working hard, putting your head down and focusing on what you want to accomplish, and just kind of doing it this week. It just feels very much like, even though the card hasn't come up yet, perseverance, it's very much like, just keep going where in the direction you want to achieve, the things you want to achieve, the successes you want to have. You will have them, but you just need to keep going. Sometimes we have those weeks where you just have to push forward. And then the focus card is focusing on understanding everything happens when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. Because sometimes we can get frustrated, things don't happen as fast as we want them to happen, so we don't think that they're happening, or we're not seeing the results of what we're working on. And just understand that there's reasons behind everything. Like for me, I always find that I go through things so then I can help my clients go through things. So I need to almost tangibly walk through them in order to understand them, so then I can really kind of empathize and sympathize with my clients. And then I understand the challenge that they have, rather than just, reading about it or saying, oh yeah, this is hard. I'm like, oh yeah, I know it's hard because I did it, or I walked through it, right? So it's understanding that there's reasons behind everything, and that, and it can be nothing to do with you. It can just be that certain things need to line up. If you're applying for a job or you're looking for a certain person in your life, they have to go through their stuff in order to then cross your path. So it's understanding that the universe is always working behind the scenes, and we just need to do our part in it. Okay, so let's get some clarity on that. Yeah, so this is just about working hard, gathering information, learning some new things if you need to learn new things, putting your head down and doing what you need to do, and it will lead you to success. So just, again, there's this feeling of just keep going. The Seven of Swords is just keep going forward, learning what you need to learn. Don't look over your shoulder at how other people are doing it or what people think about you. or if people are stabbing you in the back or stealing your ideas. Nobody does it the way that you do it, right? Or can accomplish what you can accomplish. Even with friends and relationships, nobody is you, right? So it's kind of like, sure, they can steal your friends or try to steal your, your spouse or your partner. And ultimately you're the best and you are who you are, and no one can do that, right? So it's just understanding that you can move forward and own that and learn what you need to learn and become the best version of yourself. The Four of Pentacles is all about just moving forward and being balanced, body, mind, and spirit. And when you are balanced, the more success that comes into your life, the more things that will flow in, like you become a magnet to the law of attraction. But at the same time, once things start to kind of move forward, you can't allow yourself to go out of balance either. So you can't let your ego go, out of whack, or you can't become unstuck and not be grounded. So you need to just keep moving forward with balance. Balance is key, especially for Libras. And then they're saying that there's, for some of you, it's just celebrations and positive news and embracing celebrations in the house. It can be some great news comes in. The energy in your house changes, basically. It can also be, this can be a new home or relocating to a new place. So the energy around you changes. And it can be yourself as well, because you are your home, your body and your mind. So it can be that you do renovations to yourself, or you have some celebrations within your body because you're working hard and moving forward, and you have some great news. So just keep going forward, and there's great things coming. Okay. And for some of you, like I said, it can be a move or relocating or just renovating your house. Okay. So what you do not see coming, Libra, is victory. Yes. So there's going to be victories in all this, right? It really does feel, like I said from the beginning, that you just need to keep going this week, because it is leading to everything coming together or having some victories in different areas of your life. So just keep going. It's all there's reasons behind why things are not maybe moving forward as fast as you want them to. The Star card is a wish coming true. It just really does feel like that, Libra. It's amazing. The Three of Cups is your life expands. It is about celebrations again and good news, networking, empowerment, but really it feels like your life expands. So just keep moving forward, because things are expanding in your life. You get to shine, come center stage. It's all about you. And I don't mean that in a selfish way. It's just kind of like you step into being who you are. Every time I see this card, for a lot of people, I just feel people standing straight up and, straight back and being proud of themselves and shining and not kind of hiding away behind other people. It's you get to step up and be 100% authentically who you are. And when you do that, things really start to flow into your life. And then it is just the start. You've planted the seeds to your success. Things start to grow and flourish. And then the more you maintain that, the more you add things in, take things away that no longer are working, being open to new opportunities, the more that you will grow and flourish, and the more abundance that will come into your life. Really interesting, Libra. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share the videos, that helps me grow my channel. Thanks again for watching. Have a fabulous week, and I'll talk to you soon.
To look back into the past and forward into the future. Just don't stare.